What's going on, everybody? JT here, coming at you on a very, very rainy day for Pokemon Go. Currently, we have a tropical storm that's hitting us right now that may actually turn around after it passes us and come back and become a hurricane, which is super exciting, super down for it. But on the upside, that means there's windy weather, which includes Scyther. And speaking of Scyther, we got a shiny one right here. Super happy about it. Not happy that it's off to the side, though. Hopefully we can fix that. Let's just golden raspberry this thing. Just try to get the guarantee. I do love that it's weather boosted. I'm happy about that, but downside is it's kind of far away. Let's try one more throw, and yeah. Hey, we hit it with a great throw. Surprising. Very, very surprising. 1, 2, 3. All right, we got it. Cool. Now, hopefully this thing has good IVs because it is weather boosted, and it has a Mega Evolution. I would love to have a really good one. So let's just take a look at these IVs real quick. Are you good? It's not great, but still, it's a shiny. I'm pretty happy with that. Now that we're done catching that shiny Scyther, today's big goal is actually to hatch as many of these 7-kilometer eggs. I was about to say 12-kilometer eggs because I've been doing that for the longest time, but now the focus is back on the 7-kilometer eggs because there's a decent shot at getting a shiny RIOLU from these things, and I really want one. I mean, I have the full set, but it would be cool to get more of them, and especially a better one. And if they're not good, you can lucky reroll them to make them better. So it's just good to get the shiny. Plus, we haven't seen RIOLU in eggs in quite some time, even though I believe they're a pretty rare 10-kilometer hatch. So hopefully these eggs work out. And another big goal is, of course, trying to get one of these Pikachus shiny. Sadly, the Incense one that I didn't even know about, that's not shiny. But then there's this other one here that's also not shiny. So unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to get this one because this is pretty rough. But on the upside, they seem to be spawning a little bit more than in the very beginning of this event. So hopefully it'll work out. And now it's time for these eggs to hatch. So let's see what happens. I'm hoping a couple RIOLUs at the very least. We'll see what happens though. Number 1, Cubone. It's not the greatest of starts. Ooh, Pikachu off the Incense. Not shiny. Of course not. I really doubt I'm going to get this one. Egg number 2, as it just starts to sprinkle. This is not great. Pichu. That's okay. Egg number 3 is Mantike. I really wish this shiny was out. I'd be down with the shiny Mantine too. Egg number 4, what you gonna be? Another Pichu. All right, egg number 5. Hook me up with something good. No, no. All right, egg number 6. You got to do better than egg number 5 here. That's a little better. Lucky number 7 right here. You're gonna be something good. I can feel it. Hey, all right. Well, there we go. We got a RIOLU. Totally down with it. 541 though, not good. You want a 567 as a hundo, so this one's not great, but it's a lucky reroll possible. Now we're on to number 8, and the rain is starting to pick up more, which is fantastic. Cool, cool. Down with that. Not shiny though, sadly. And now for our very final egg of this batch, it is a Mantike. That was an okay batch. At least we got 2 RIOLUs, so that's cool. Well, it looks like Season 4 of GBL is officially over now. I don't remember reaching rank 8. I remember making it to rank 7, so that's a little strange, but whatever. Let's just claim these final rewards. We're gonna get 3 charge TMs. We're gonna get ourselves 2 fast TMs. I should get an elite. Hopefully I'll get an elite. There it is, elite fast TM. Oh man, I was hoping that'd be a charge TM. Oh well, whatever. Now, I normally don't do this, but let's just for fun do the little cup real quick. And let's see what we can do here, because I do actually have some Pokemon powered up for this. I have the Wynot, and I have the Gibble, and I have a Bronzor somewhere. Where's the Bronzor at? You know, actually what I should do is I just should type in the word Bronzor. Or, okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. There it is. That's the one I wanted to use, and then I want to use the 2 500s at the top. We want to use the Wynot, and we're going to use Rachel here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's have some fun. From what I hear, friggin' Bronzor is a powerhouse, an absolute tank. Like, with Confusion, it's gonna be really disgusting. So, let's see what happens. We're fighting Noodles. Fun. I like noodles myself, so let's see how this goes. Alright, or apparently not. Let's try that one more time. But I'm gonna have to find the team. I'm just gonna put it together real quick. Alright, hopefully this time it actually works. We got Myram here. Cool. Alright, cool. We're actually going through. Go Bronzor versus Shieldon. This is not, I think it is part steel, so it's going to be somewhat resistant to me, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh my god, not very effective at all. We're going to switch to Wynot, because Wynot has counter, which is going to be super effective. I didn't even think about using Shieldon. That's a very smart move on their part, because Shieldon is very, very powerful. But, ooh, okay, Shanks, I'm down with this. Man, this Wynot is doing some work, though. I'm so happy with this. This is also, I believe, a 98%. Like, this is the best shiny Wynot I have, so let's just keep using this, because this thing's doing a lot of damage. But that Shanks with the top hat, though, I'm a little worried, you know? When you bring a Fedora to a fight, obviously you mean business. But let's get our second Mirror Code off. We haven't had to use any shields yet, so pretty happy. The one thing that would hurt me really badly right now is if I'd had Dark-type user against me, because clearly, oh my god, jeez, okay. But yeah, if I had somebody with Bite on me right now, or if they had somebody with Bite, it would be pretty bad for me. But let's just keep going. We got Electrike. Okay, well, I honestly think I've won this alone just with the Wynot. This Wynot's a powerhouse. I mean, this is more of a defensive Pokemon. Like, Wobbuffet is literally just like a big old reflecting punching bag kind of deal, so... yeah, okay, and they're not going to use their second shield. I guess they're just done. Oh, nope, back to shield on, and we are going to counter it all the way down. Well, that was easy. I mean, this is rank 1. This is at the very, very beginning, so I can't say that, like, this is a flawless team by any means, but... I'm happy with that result. That was pretty good. All right, let's try this team again, see what happens. Hopefully it'll be as good as the first time, but who knows? Let's see what they're going to start off with. We're going to use Bronzor in the beginning, and they're going to use Drifloon, which is a ghost type, which is going to be, I believe, resistant to my psychic moves. Let's just see what happens here. Or, there we go. It's working, but yeah, okay. So Confusion's doing a lot of damage. Luckily, whatever they're using isn't doing a ton to me. Do I want to block this? No, we're going to let it go through for right now. Let's just see what happens. It is Icy Winds. That's not bad for me. It's going to turn, or take my attack down, which sucks, but at the same time, I'm going to be fine. Let's use Psy Strike, and hopefully, or Psy Shock. Psy Strike is a Mewtwo exclusive move. But anyways, let's just see what happens here. Are they going to block this? They probably should. Yeah, there they go. They're going to probably just try to, like, basically nerf my Bronzor all the way down is probably what they're going to do, because I doubt this thing's going to have anything else. Well, it might have a Ghost move. It should have a Ghost move. That would be super effective against me. Icy Wind again. Okay, gonna keep bringing down my attack, but that's fine. No big deal, really. Oh, they're switching out. Don't know what they switched to, but I guess we're going to use our Psy Shock on it. Let's just see what we're about to hit. Is it a good Pokemon for me? Ghastly. Okay, so they're using double Ghost, which is interesting. You know what? Let's switch to Gibble, actually. Or not. Or, yeah, I guess we should just switch to Gibble. Gibble has ground moves, good against poison for sure. And then we should be back to their other dragon, or their other ghost type. There we go. I'm going to use Twister. I think I should use Twister if I'm allowed to, because they actually have an ice move on this thing, so hopefully Twister is going to destroy the Drifloon. Let's just see what happens. Excellent on the Twister. Boom. All right, there we go. So now... we should be pretty set. Oh, yeah, no, we're really set. Let's just body slam this thing and end this. Let's just end this. All right, so we've won 2 games in a row with this. I know that I'm not going to do a ton of PvP on the channel for right now, but I am kind of enjoying Tiny Cup. But again, we're only in rank 1 right now. So obviously we're getting easy wins in the beginning. I'm sure we're gonna have way harder teams in the future. So I ended up winning about 4 out of 5 of the matches that I did for this next round, and I would have done 5 out of 5 except for the team I was fighting was literally almost the exact same as mine, and we just timed out and we both had 2 Pokemon left, so I think that counts as both of us getting a loss, but admittedly their Pokemon had slightly more health, so I would probably have given them the win. But anyways, I'm happy. 4 out of 5 with the team is doing really good. I also switched out the Gibble with a Dino because I learned that Dino's really good, especially if it has Crunch for these Psychic types. So let's see what our encounter's with. A Mudkip, not shiny, which is fine. I really don't need any more of these. And the downside to these Go Battle League rewards is sometimes they're a real pain in the butt to catch. So hopefully we'll catch it on this one so we can just get up to rank 2. 1, dos, tres. Oh my goodness, I am very surprised. I expected that to jump out. These starters can be a real pain, man. But let's see how good this one was. It's 633. Is that a good CP for this thing? It's okay. It's okay. It's not amazing. Now let's claim these final rewards, and we become a rank 2. I know that's not much to celebrate, but still. I like this Tiny Cup. It's fun. I mean, admittedly, the meta is not huge in it, but it's fun. Well, guys, as I'm sure you can tell around me, a lot of time has passed because it just started raining really, really bad. So I just decided to hunker down over there and do some PvP. On the upside, look what I just got. A Shiny Lugia, which is really cool. Totally down. I believe this is my 5th Shiny Lugia. Also, thank you so much to Goofy for giving me this raid. I appreciate you, man. That was a bad throw, though. Come on, JT. You can do better than that. Okay, we hit it. As soon as you hit it, you're good. From a raid, it's guaranteed unless you're going really fast in the car. If you're speed locked, then you will lose everything. So, yeah, don't go too fast if you got a Shiny. So, anyways, we got it there. Pretty cool. I'm down with it. Lugia's caught. It doesn't have a good IV, though. It's 2078. Yeah, it's okay. And it's from Pinecrest, Florida. Cool. I don't know exactly where that is, but thanks again, Goofy. I appreciate it, man. Now, let's see if we can get 2 Shiny Lugias in a row. This one's a 26-25. That's pretty good. It's not the best. 45's the best, but it's not 2 in a row. Of course not. If it's good IVs, it's not going to be shiny for me. Well, this sucks. So everyone, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. Some of the good news is I found some shelter so I don't have to be in the rain. Also some great news, my eggs are ready to hatch. Bad news, unfortunately my game decided to glitch while it had the eggs, which means it crashed. And then everything hatched, so we're not gonna get to see the animation, but let's just go over what we got. Number one is this Pichu. It's not great. It's not great at all. We're gonna turn because the wind is taking my umbrella away. There it goes. I'm gonna just keep filming for a little bit. So let's appraise real quick. Is it good? No. Next one is another Pichu. Not great. Then another Pichu. Not great. A Cubone. That's actually surprisingly good. A Mantike. Cool. Another Mantike. A RIOLU. Ooh. That's a 98%. Sadly, it's the bad 98, but still, let's favorite that. And then let's appraise one more time with this one, which isn't great. And that was it. Alright, well, all things considered, you know, wasn't bad. We had a decent batch. The downside again, though, is I am now out of those eggs. I can't get any more. I got pretty unlucky with those gifts, so yeah. For now, we're just gonna keep hunting around, see what we can find, but if nothing really happens, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So, a lot of time has passed, but check this out. Random Shiny Roselia. Totally down. It's a 417 CP. It's not amazing, but who knows? It could be good. It's not weather boosted by any means, but this is the best grass type attacker, so let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a really good one because Roserade, I believe, is the best grass type attacker with Razor Leaf and stuff like that. So I'm totally down and we got it. So boom, hopefully it's good. Please, come on, IVs, be amazing. For once, no, God, that is really bad. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy to get it. This is an amazing shiny, I do love it.
The next day.
And now it's day 2, and it's a little less windy, definitely less rainy. There's not a single cloud in the sky that looks like it's gonna rain, so that's good. And on the upside, we've got another full batch of 7-kilometer eggs. So let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky, but more than likely not. Number 1. Yep, that's what I thought. Starting off super strong. Let's just move on to the next one after that. Pikachu, not shiny. I still really want this Pikachu, but I doubt I'm gonna get it. But anyways, let's get to egg number 2, even though it takes a little while. There we go. Egg number 2, come on. Something beautiful, something sparkly, something that isn't Cubone. Or a Cubone, cool, thanks. Egg number 3 is, right, there we go. That's what I like to see. Now I just want to see one of these in yellow. Ooh, 550, or yeah, 553, yeah, that's okay. That's not amazing, but it's okay. Egg Quattro, another Cubone, good lord. All right, egg number 5, here it is. Boom, my goodness gracious. Whew, just breathe, it's okay. Number 6, I'm gonna have to ask you to be anything but a Cubone. Thank you. Even though I hate these things, this is leagues better than a Cubone. All right, lucky number 7. Don't be a Cubone. Thank you. You see? Still not amazing, but it's okay. Check number 8. Come on, something amazing. Another Pichu, that's fine. And here's our very final egg of the batch. Come on, something cool. All right, well, I'm happy with that. At least we got 2 of these now. Ooh, 561. That's a good one. It's got 15. You know what? We're gonna favor that for sure, but I'm very happy with that. Not a great batch, but at least we're getting 2 RIOLUs per, so that's not bad. And now it's time for the second and the last batch I'm gonna have for the day, because I'm still getting pretty unlucky when it comes to gifts, but we have 8 of them here, so let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky. Please. Please. That's a good start. That's a really good start. And a decent CP, too. Number 2 is... okay, I'm okay with that. Number 3. What are you gonna be? There it is. Gross. All right, number 4. Please be good. All right, well, it's not a Cubone, so that's good. And apparently the 2-kilometer egg made its way in, so what are you gonna be? Okay, whatever. Back to the 7 kilometers, number 5, right here. What are you gonna be? Oh my God, these things came out of 5-kilometer eggs. They should not be coming out of 7-kilometer eggs. Number 6, come on, baby. That's okay, I guess. Lucky number 7, even though you haven't been that lucky lately. That's still fine, it's not a Cubone. And the final egg of the final batch of the day is another Pichu. Okay, well, that was an alright batch. Not as many Cubones, but still too many Cubones. So those batches of eggs weren't that great. No shinies, but I did find a shiny batch of eggs right here. So that's cool. I don't know why this is the one I found, but I'm fine with it. I love the color on this thing, and the evolution's pretty cool. Unfortunately, you can't turn these into the Alolan Shiny Exeggutor. I wish there was a way to do that. I wish there was, like, you know, kind of like how the Galarian forms need to have their, like, evolutions met with a prerequisite, like, you know, make 10 excellent throws. Like, they should do that with these Pokemon. That way, if you want a Shiny Alolan Exeggutor, instead of having to do a raid and you find an Execute, you just evolve it by doing something special with it. I don't know. Anywho, let's take a look at these IVs. Hey, PvP maybe. You know what? I'm fine with that. Let's favor that. But hey, we got a shiny today, which is great. And the Jigglypuff Spotlight Hour is going to start in like, I'd say about 52 minutes. So let's explore a little bit more and then let's hunt some Jigglypuffs. Okay, everybody, it's officially 6 p.m., which means Jigglypuffs should be everywhere. So I've reloaded the game just because there's a glitch where every time they like switch something up for an event, sometimes you can't click on stuff. So let's see what happens. There, the Jigglypuff. All right, let's just start clicking on them. And now I believe that the bonus for this one is that for every single one of them that we catch, it's going to be for XP. So I'll definitely need to start catching stuff, but obviously, you know me, I'm mostly in it to get the shiny. So let's just see, do we have a shiny in this beginning cluster, which is surprisingly not as filled with Jigglypuffs as I expected it to be. I'm actually very surprised. I really expected more than that. Well, anyways, I'm gonna catch these things real quick and then we'll get to the next cluster. All right, I also forgot, let's pop a lucky egg as well. But yeah, there we go. We have a much, much bigger cluster here. Let's just take a look at every single one of them that aren't facing me, because that's how you can tell what you haven't clicked on already is by if it's not facing you. So far, sadly, not looking like we're getting anything, but again, this is the first minute of the event. Of course, we're not gonna get it right away. I'm not that good, though. Admittedly, it would be nice. It would be nice that I do one Spotlight Hour where I literally just get it on the first click, but sadly, it's looking like this entire cluster is a big no for me. I should also turn on an incense. I don't know why I don't have that. But let's just do one more. You know, actually, yeah, this one right here isn't looking at me, so not shiny. All right, made it to another decently sized cluster. I've been catching them literally non-stop, and sadly no shinies yet. We just went through a decent sized cluster. The downside was half of it was non-Jigglypuffs, and I knew for a fact I'd be clicking on some of them weren't Jigglypuffs, and I was correct too, because there was a lot of them that I clicked on. It was annoying, but whatever. Let's just keep going. Let's just hope. Please, pretty please, give me those green eyes. They're such a great shiny. I actually got like, I want to say 2 or 3 of them during Go Fest, so it's fun to run into. It's a really nice shiny, but I don't know if I'm gonna get lucky with it. Well, not in this cluster. Let's just keep checking them. Okay guys, we are in the final minute, so let's just click on all these and hope. If it doesn't work out, then it is what it is. We didn't need this one, so it's fine. But I have to say, I've not been getting very lucky with these Spotlight Hours. I mean, there's been a couple where I got lucky, especially Zubat, and I'm very happy about the Zubat one, but just in general, not that lucky. But we still got a couple more to look at here, and also we're gonna try to not get hit by the car that's about to roll past me here. There we go, and we also incensed a Jigglypuff. Very, very cool. Okay, come on, last couple checks. But it's not looking like it's gonna happen. You know, and I think I've got like one more right here, I wanna say. Yeah, unfortunately, does not look like we're getting it. Let's just move a little bit forward, see if there's another one over here, but we only got so many minutes left, so I'm doubting it. I think this is the end of the line. Come on, just one more Jigglypuff come out of nowhere, please. Por favor, I just want one more. Oh, there's one. Oh, it's 7. It literally popped up exactly at 7. All right, well, unfortunately, that's all we can do. It's over now. Let's keep hunting for a little bit. I'm gonna keep going until we can do technically tomorrow's eggs, and then we're gonna wrap this thing up.
Many hours later.
Okay, everybody, we've got more eggs because it is 12 the next morning, the next day, however you want to say it. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky, or maybe we'll get a lot of trash. Number 1, starting off pretty strong, just like that last batch. Egg number 2 is Pichu. Okay. Please, number 3, be something amazing. Or, oh, it's not a Cubone, so that's good. Our next egg, number 4. It's still okay. It's not a Cubone. Number 5, Pichu. Cool. Number 6. There we go. I like this. Just be yellow once. Number 7 is not lucky. Come on, check number 8. Be amazing. Oh, no. Come on. And the very final egg of this batch. What do we got? Ended it off super bad. Wonderful. We've got another full batch of 9 7-kilometer eggs. Let's see what happens. Number 1. Ooh, boy, starting off strong. Just be yellow once. That's a bad CP, though. Egg number 2. Right here. Another one in a row. Please give me a yellow one. 550, that's better. Egg 3. Pichu. Well, I mean, it's yellow, but not quite what I was asking for. Quattro is... Oh, God. Number 5, I'm going to have to ask you to be a lot better than number 4 was. Thank you. You see? Not yellow, but better. Okay, number 6. Do what number 5 did. I was about to say but yellow, but not quite right. How about you, number 7? I'm feeling lucky. Lucky number 7. I just hate it. And Ocho. See, this is a good batch. All things considered, we're getting a lot of these. And the final egg of this batch. Please end strong. Or not, just like the last one. But hey, I think we got like 4 RIOLUs in that batch, so that was actually pretty good. Alright everybody, I've made it back home, and I've got 3 more eggs, and these are all the eggs I can do for today. So let's see what happens. I'm doubting anything good's gonna come out of these, but whatever. Number 1. Yeah, it's a great start to that batch, whatever. Number 2 is Mantike, okay. And the very final egg of this batch, number 3, another Mantike. Well, all things considered, these eggs are okay. They're not amazing, but honestly, usually eggs are never that amazing. And though I could be upset that out of the over 60 eggs we've hatched in this video, not one of them being shiny, is a tad annoying, I also hit the lottery before and got the shiny Dino from the Dino from the 12-kilometer eggs. So, in the end of the day, it all is just random, you know, rolling a die and praying that you get a 20 or something like that, you know? It's not supposed to be easy for you to get shinies from these things, and admittedly, 7-kilometer eggs were never really that great for that, because you're always limited. I would say the best event possible that they ever had for shiny RIOLU, however you want to say it, and any other shiny really, was the Easter event, where it was 2-kilometer eggs, so they were already easy enough to hatch, but you weren't limited. The only thing you were really unlimited by was how many incubators you had, and how much time you had. If you could go all day like I did, you could hatch a ton of eggs and get a ton of shinies. So in the future, I feel like they need to avoid 7-kilometer eggs for these events and just actually make them, you know, part of the egg pool, because those 2-kilometer eggs during the Easter event were insanely good. Even with the Tyrogues, like, trust me, I did not like the Tyrogues, but the RIOLU hatches, the Happiny hatches, the Flower Crown Togepi and Pichu hatches were all very solid. Now, before we wrap up this video, there is something I want to show you that you've probably already seen, but let's just take a look anyways. If we go to settings real quick, scroll down, you'll notice it says right here, Pokemon Home, which is really cool. Now, you have to pair it with your Pokemon Home account if you already have one, and make sure that you get everything set up correctly so you can actually do this. But now, we can actually send Pokemon, and we have full energy to begin with, but from what I've heard, it's not too amazing. But let's just type in Moltres, because, you know, we're Team Valor. Let's transfer one of these bad ones. This one. Why not? We'll just transfer this one. So there we go. This is as many as we can do. We can only do one Pokemon because it's a shiny legendary. So let's transport it. There it goes. Pretty quick process, and then we get our mysterious box that has the Meltan, and Meltan can be shiny during this period of time. I don't know how long that's going to last for, but yes. Shiny Meltan is back, and I'm down to go and try to get it. But yes, now that we're done with that, it'll be in home. You can transfer it over to Sword and Shield, which is pretty cool. I'm down. I'm happy with it. But in the end of the day, I will say, yeah, this takes some time. 6 days and 22 hours until the next time I can transport it. And if I can only do one shiny legendary for a week, or I could pay $10 and charge it back up, which is pretty ridiculous, not gonna lie. I wouldn't spend 1,000 coins on that. That's just me, though. It's up to you how you want to do with that, but yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of the cost, but is what it is. Companies gotta make money, I guess, even though they've made like $1 billion this year, but whatever. Today's positive comment shout out goes to Richards. Yay, more JT Valor. Literally just now got a shiny Lugia after 21 checks. Keep up the great work, JT. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad that you enjoyed the videos, but also huge congrats. I mean, a shiny legendary is 1 in 20 odds, so you're just a little bit above that. So hopefully I had great IVs. I'm happy you got it, because some people go like 50 plus encounters and don't get the shiny. Like the Mewtwo for me took like 64 encounters before I actually got the shiny. So very happy you got it within odds. And again, hopefully you had great IVs on it. And with all that being said, this is going to be the end of the video. And if you've enjoyed it, and I really hope you have, please smash that like button for me. Show me some love. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell icon so you know when I upload. And also comment down below, how many of these eggs have you hatched? And have you gotten anything good from them? Any shinies? Any hundos? Anything cool? Please let me know in the comments down below. And if you really love my content and you want to help the channel grow even more, there's a link to my Patreon in the description box below. But with that being said, this is the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one.